offense in the National Football
Number
League.
one
There's
D, they say.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treated it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Fucking goal line. Fucking stop, man. Pick 6.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
They on that 4-game win streak. Let's go,
and
man.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The left side completion to Jones. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece.
0-0,
As we
baby.
send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was our visitors who were able to walk away with the road victory. A touchdown the difference, 21-14, the final score.
Jeez, bro,
From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers.
Jeez.
Josh Rosen, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake. Cannon. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to tackle? In this case,
why is he not throwing the ball upfield? Am I throwing it too early?
Now yet another incompletion.
He's killing him.
They fail to connect on third. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
No, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
60 out long.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
And they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 27 yards there, a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Show him why we paid you.
He's still having trouble moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, so much for halftime adjustment. Sometimes the best adjustment you make is no adjustment. You just do things better. But in this case, I think an adjustment was in order. They may have to change up and start throwing the ball around a little bit more.
There's no human possible way.
Across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13.
They're just digging this out. Like, how?
After the run by Jones, here's
good win, Dodgers.
10. Looking to throw. His throw.
Thank you, like, stop playing with us.
Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver.
They run all these motherfucking crazy ass
They don't get the hook
lineups and
really
shit.
have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Now back to throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the... backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, nigga.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Throwing to start the drive.
Wow.
Cannon. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
This nigga doesn't kill him. They keep making this nigga underthrow the ball.
Like he tried to put a little too much air under this one.
No, nigga, I'm trying to let that motherfucker ride. The hell?
This is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Crazy all they do is like that.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Do that shit,
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And the Raiders have got him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Oh, diamond.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, first and 10.
Let's go, man. Let's fucking go.
So out come the Raiders.
They want to cheat us, Cannon. Nigga, let's get it, nigga.
Interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
You know what it is?
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive for an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Taylor.
Oh, my God.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. From the gun, Cannon. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ridiculous, well, that
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
To throw on 2nd down. Cannon falling left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they do best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Cannon.
Throw it to the wrong person.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Throw it to the wrong fucking person.
Picked off by Josh Jackson.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets. But
where's our pick, though?
Hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down, a Raiders sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On the carry, McGee.
Oh, you have to.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Not getting it
It's
done.
a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cannon throwing middle, and it's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, Cannon firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drip back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Darren Lee there to get him down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
To throw on 2nd down. Cannon. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
That
And
is
this is going to
crazy,
wind up
bro.
incomplete.
They will not let my boy
The coverage
hit,
there
man.
too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively.
Good fucking
and
punt,
may want to
Johnny.
take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll start the drive.
Oh, yeah, we got to
by
fight.
Jones.
Oh, yeah.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play.
RCUB,
And it'll be a 2nd and long. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll go again to Jones.
We got to make him pay.
And he stopped immediately there.
We got to make him pay.
Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Jones.
We have to make
They'll
them
take this
pay.
forward only up to about the 7. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And quickly,
let's go, Diamond.
Stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken from just outside the 30.
Let's go, Diamond. Let's go, Diamond.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cannon eluding the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On second down now, it's Taylor. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Wow.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Kamalei Correa able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
See?
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Boy, he turned it all the way up, huh?
Cannon. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 16.
25, check 25, check 25. Shoot. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Operating from the gun. Cannon. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
53%.
So long, everyone.
14-7. Jeez. I mean, no one, 14-17.
Thank you.